Our next finalist is Vicki Feinn, owner, Koch Corporation. Please welcome Vicki to our stage.
I love irony. It's often humorous. I don't always love it when I'm living through it, but I regularly look for it so that I can diffuse stress and chuckle instead of cry. Like the time that my company was putting in 1,600 hurricane-rated windows in a federal building in Puerto Rico, and while we were there, we had to weather Hurricane Earl, Tropical Storm Emily, Hurricane Irene, and Tropical Storm Maria. Another way that I diffuse stress and even anger when dealing with problems like difficult people is I name them. Not to their face, of course, and not to my staff, but I do in my prayers. For example, there was an architect from New York that we were dealing with on a large government job who was unnecessarily obstinate. As it turned out, he wasn't just ornery, he had written window specifications that were highly irregular. Thus, he was put on my prayer list category of evil Nabal. See, in the Bible, there was a man named Nabal that was acting unfairly toward a group of people that needed his help. He refused to help them, even though they had helped his business in the past. Because of his senseless obstinacy, the group of people wanted to wring his neck. The man's wife had to step in and meet the group's request so that the group would not kill her unhelpful husband. And that's how much of a jerk he was. So when I want to wring someone's neck, I don't get mad, I pray, which is what I had been doing about this obstinate architect and the problems that his irregular window specifications were causing us. Long story short, we needed to go over his head to the General Services Administrator, known as the GSA. But that can be political suicide early in a job. So it was a very difficult situation. Meanwhile, our 78 years of experience told us that the specified window was wrong, so we had not ordered them. We did more research and we compiled our proof, but the architect continued to insist that we do it his way. As we approached a significant deadline, which required us to order the $3 million worth of windows, one of the planning meetings took place, and miraculously, the GSA project manager was in the room, but uncharacteristic of evil Nabal, he was late. My team had all of the paperwork with them to explain why the window specifications were going to cause problems. We were able to present our case to the GSA quickly. She understood, and she authorized the window that we knew was the best. And here's the irony. Just as the change had been inked, in sauntered my pain in the neck with a huge bandage on his neck. Whatever had delayed him had obviously caused him a pain in his neck. So remember, ladies, keep a sense of humor, strategize, and get all your facts ready. And then when the opportunity comes, seize it. And when dealing with a jerk, pray. And God will help you out. I've often wondered how evil Nabal would have been delayed if I had been praying about him as being a pain in the butt.